Not. No, I can't. There's no bays available either. I have to upgrade my headquarters. Which involves going over here, I think. No, over here. And then buying a headquarters. See, purchase. And the very minimum I have... I don't know if you lose the other one, but... very minimum. Justin, thank you for liking. Much appreciated. My mic's in the way there. So the very minimum I could do is I need 160,000 bucks. I don't know. It looks like maybe you sell yours. Ideally 200,000 bucks. It's only 40,000 bucks more. So me and Buddy. Five XPs though, eh? Guess they're all over 200, eh? Oh, this one. So that one can't. That one has to be the mulch blade. That one's available. I guess Oh, look at this place, eh? How'd you like to live there? Pretty nice. Got a little garden, greenhouse. Nice trees and gardens around. Get moving, man. Up the crap. Some of these would be hard with the wider blade, I guess. We need more. More different varieties of mowers, man. I'm gonna own every mower in existence. At least within this existence of this game. Holy crap, man. I'm glad I didn't take the other mower for this one. Like a lot of flowers in this one. I was running over flowers like crazy with my other mower there. So, you know, I took the less powerful mower and gave the more powerful mower to my employee. Because I'm like nice like that. I'm a really nice boss, I think. Alright, let's start the engines. That's Smith's favorite thing to hear. What's the cut height? 13. Oh, what? 13 to 17, I guess. Or is that what that says? Alrighty. Well, that's how much it is right now. 6 to 7 is what they want. So we'll go 7. And where should we start? Right here? Right by this tree? Start right by this tree. There we go. That way that spot is done right away. Look at that. That person doesn't look annoyed at all by the noise. I wonder if I can run over that tree. There we go. This mower is harder to turn than the other one. The other one's on those zero turn mowers. But, you know, we'll take care of the biz here. It's gonna be mow-alicious. Don't forget to answer the poll, you guys. I like to have good competition on that. Because, you know, it took me a while to think of the best clashes. And it's kind of a play on the title of my stream if you didn't notice that. But you'll have to make your own connection. See if you understand. Connection. Get all the ones around it. Ooh, ooh. Right, eh? Just like a couple of strays here and there. If it's even possible to get them all, but could help. Now with this particular mower, I gotta be careful. I gotta not go too high on the RPMs or it leaves a stretch of little grass that's harder to pick up. Because, you know, you're overloading the engine. Plus it damages the blade a bit. Look at that, what a terrible job I did, eh? What's that other big one? There's one. You gotta use the bat vision sometimes, you know? Oh, I missed all that. Oh, crap. Oh. Well, I got the most of it, I guess. And you don't want to turn around too quickly. It'll rip up the grass with your tires, you know? Pretty bumpy here, man. It's shifting me around a bit. Like lawnmower physics. Go all the way in? No. Stay on the path here. I want to run over their flowers. They'll charge me money. Get that perimeter established here. Looks like Call of Duty talk, eh? And oh, I think I ran over a flower. And I probably regret hiring me now, eh? Oh, there's a couple missed ones. Oh, hopefully we got a nice cut there. Hard to tell on the first glance. Brett, thank you for liking, much appreciated. Liking good. Helps a lot, you guys. Thank you so much. Look at that little thing sticking out. Forrest, thank you for liking. Much appreciated. Check this out, eh? I think we got a good line going. You know, in the terms of lawnmower lines. Go around this rock path. You almost go on the street there. Try not to run over their flowers. The lawn. I don't know what lawn is in French. You haven't watched in a while. Still do hockey Friday nights? Yes, I do. I just posted some highlights today on YouTube, actually. Except it's not last Friday's highlights, it's the Friday before's highlights. Because I was actually away at a wedding last weekend. So I didn't have time to edit this until this weekend. But I posted a whole bunch on YouTube. Loading that'd be a good game. You might be onto something there. That might be a fun game. I wonder if there is one like that. Well, I'm tempted by, you know, Power Washer Simulator. There's one called Soda Pop Drinking Simulator. I know that. Apparently, pretty fun. Although it's not like what you think. So. Although my business in this lawn mowing industry, man, it's expanding. I got a worker and a second mower now. But I bet you there's a simulator. You know, actually, a company sent me a. This is not a code. I bought this game, but a company sent me a code to like. I can't remember what it was. Store. It was either a gas station or a store simulator. Check it out closer, but. They wanted me to try it. It said that I could try it, or you know, they're leaving it open with the hopes of me trying it, I guess. Really missed the spot there, eh? There, I think it's better. Oh, that's not good for the old mower, eh? Careful, backing into crap. My blade condition's already down a bit. You'll try to find surgeon simulators on Xbox, Game Pass. I think the new surgeon simulator's on there. I might try that one sometime. You know, it's not like Sim, it's more of a silly game, but there's not off the table. You know, no games are really off the table. I do prefer open world and simulation kind of games, but I mean, certainly, you know, I've played Goat Simulator, I've played, is it VR only? No, it's not VR only, I don't think. Man, backing up is hard with this. The bat vision there. If it's on Game Pass on Xbox, it's not going to be VR only. It helps look at bat vision when there's a branch in the area. I find this game to be relaxing though. That's kind of what I like about it, I think. You know, I actually was going to mow my real lawn today, but I didn't. I'm going to mow it on Thursday, I think. But, you know, I have to practice up, and then I'll get to fine mow. I wish I had a ride a mower now, though, because that'd be way more cool. Although I'm not too sure about the zero turn ride a mowers. I found that pretty hard to drive, actually. Didn't even know that was a thing. Man, I can't see because of the branch. You know, the worst part is, okay, when you look at the stream screen, there's actually more difference between the grass colors than on my TV. So it's like the contrast or something is different. So it's a lot easier to see when I look to the side here where the line is, because the light just blends really, like it looks nice, but it really blends it. That looks like it's the bad spot right there. I can't believe I missed so much in the first pass. This one should be in VR, eh? That'd be pretty cool. Oh, we'll just get a side swipe there. That'd be the best. You should like send that in on their Twitter or something. You have to deal with sunburn. Can you imagine? Like, get a little farmer's tan going. Yeah, you can. What was the button? Oops, that's the power. Can't remember the button. Okay. Oh, this is better. I can see better now. We'll try it first person. You can see the contrast of the grass a little easier. Oh, there you go, eh? Does that feel like you're in the game? I was thinking it'd be easier from the other angle, but maybe not. Actually see the grass a little easier from this angle. The light blends a little differently. Looks more like what you see. Yeah, I like this. Made my life easier. You need a VR for this killer app. You can use the steering wheel apparently too. You know, if you want to get really into the game. Although I don't know if it works on Xbox, but somebody indicated that with some tinkering on the PC at least you can use the steering wheel. I've just been using the controller so far. Alright, thanks for coming by. I'm gonna mow like this perspective for a while. Because it helps me. A little bit harder to tell here though. On the straightaway it's good though. Another tool in the toolbox, I guess, eh? It doesn't look like the biggest mower though, does it? You know what I like about this versus the other mower I have is this one mulches it, and then the other one I had to practically play a mini game and go pick up the grass. I wonder if there's an achievement for owning every mower. Like Pokemon, you gotta collect them all. I wonder if these mower people you hire get better at their trade. I imagine my NPC's annoyed right about now about having to pick up all the grass. Alright, let's do a... Ooh, this is harder. This part's a little tougher on this perspective. That's okay, we'll live dangerously. Good view of the flowers, man. Face the flowers, just like Carol says. No, look at the flowers. If you guys are watching Walking Dead fans at all. What makes it easier is the dust doesn't obscure as much from this angle, I guess. Alright. Flower bed. I'll start that flower. They should have like an Easter egg level where you get to mow the White House lawn and the president comes out and talks to you, like that one kid mowing the White House lawn that one time. That'd be pretty cool. Although I guess, you know, it kind of dates the game, you know, you don't know who the the president is, you know, in a few years, if you're playing this game for years or something. You know, you put your 200 hours in or something. And if you only casually play, you'd be potentially 3 or 4 presidents by the time you get done. Well, it's shifting you around, eh? Here we go. House of Hydra, thank you for liking, and Denise, thank you for liking. Walt earlier, Forrest earlier. All of you, thank you for liking. Much appreciated. Backwards here. Although my guy doesn't turn around. Oh yeah, look at that, eh? Look at the angle. Which is perspectives when you go out. A little bit anyway. I guess kind of the same. I just shifted my camera a bit. Right, how we looking? Not too bad. The one here and there, eh? Kind of like to keep my camera angle, but whatever. Look down. Bump of grass right there, we'll get that. There's some over here too, somewhere. Run over that flower, that's a nice one there. I don't mind this angle actually. So I don't back into the flowers. Mulching it. Right, here we go. Oh, turn it. Actually, I missed some there. Hey, how's the Hydra? How are you? They're doing different perspective right now, eh? Alright. Looks like that side's pretty good. Go over here. Oh, almost got the plant. The gardener does a great job with the edging, eh? Oh, we're really flying there. Looking pretty sweet though. Probably missed some there, but catch it after. We're at a steady 2.8 miles per hour. There's a couple missing here and there, but overall looks like I did a decent job along the edge there. As long as you don't miss a big stretch of the big patch. Don't want it looking crummy, you know. Holy cow, our gas gauge. We're 80% done. Coming along, man. drive more often in first person perspective. Makes it easier to see the cut line. I'm extremely pleased. We'll get an achievement for riding in first person too. You never know. Just drifted around there all of a sudden, eh? Alright, let's get the edge of this. Go. Turn it around. We gotta go a little deeper. Managed to do that without flowering. That's what I call it, the flower. Stretch over there to do, eh? The front. Oh, I missed that. Man, this thing could use a bigger gas tank. We're at 98%. We'll soon be at Wayne Gretzky. There we go. $99. Looks like it's happy with the percentage we've done. We might as well get that last little stretch. There. Where's our exit anyway? I can't see it. Over here. No. Careful we don't run over the old. I'll be back there, I guess, eh? Turn off the old blades. Cutscene! Very nice. Ooh, very nice. Ooh, look at that. How smooth. I could lay out there and relax in the sun. Not really any good choices there, is there? What's this one? Alright, well, that one's $1,000, so I need a Ultra Blade. $30 is too low. 430 is not bad. I guess it lets you do it. This one's very similar to the one I just did, actually. A little bit bigger, I guess. But nothing we can't handle, though. We're a professional mowing company. Yod, thank you for liking. Much appreciated. That tennis ball or whatever the crap that was. Better get on our mower and get working, eh? What do they want? 6 to 7 centimeters. So in this perspective, start our engines. Now we're gonna get things done. Gotta do it with no collisions. See how long that lasts, eh? Why it doesn't want you to do the big blade, I guess. First person mowing action. There we go, eh? Turf 1 is just about complete. Now we gotta find another turf. Guess this is our new turf we can take on. What do you think? There we go, eh? You can do it without hitting a flower. I'm pretty close to the borders here. Talk about precise, eh? Sweaty lawn mowing here. Alright. We're getting things done though. Look at this, eh? The blade goes uncut. Those count as cutting flowers. Weird rock path. This is very similar to the other one I just did though. I'm just kind of going on value. I didn't know the yard looked very similar, but I guess some yards look similar, right? Tag the wall there. You see those little sparks? That's sparks physics there. Almost missed a blade of grass. Man, that would have been a disaster. Chase, thanks for becoming a follower. Much appreciated. Welcome to Starbase. Here's the Bing. I beat the Bing. All right. We are close to the wall. No flower damage. It's a great day to be mowing. And are nice and easy, nice and slow. Don't want any errors, you know. I want to leave a bunch of blades because you went too fast. I know how this works. I gave the same mower to the other employee too. But I'm sorry, I can't do it. Have the mower available. $10,000. Nice and slow. That is the tempo. One-handed. You see that while I scratched my nose? What do you think of this angle, the yacht? Do you like that better? More easier to be accurate, to be honest, I find. Unless I'm using an ultra-fast mower. Bet you this is brutal if you could do it with the steering wheel. With the go-karts in that Cars game. Right. Things done. Taking care of business. Gotta let me know. Should I stay or should I mow? It'll be easier, man. We're away from those flowers now. Low and low, that is the tempo. It's a good angle. Make it feel like you're mowing the lawn. Feels like we're right in here, eh? Except we're like staring down at our wheel, you know. Julian, thank you for liking. Much appreciated. Good evening to you. Trying a different angle here, you know, like you know how I drive when I play American Truck and Euro Truck Simulator? In the first person, I'm trying the first person mowing right now. You can probably tell by looking at it and seeing that it's first person that I am playing first person, but I figured I'd tell you anyway. Just in case you didn't notice that I wasn't behind the person. We'll get down to the poll, you know. It was a hard one to think of. Looks like the votes are spread around though. You know, it's play on my title of my stream, you know. A lot of times you can connect the poll to my title. Because I'm clever that way. Or I connect something to something in my head at least. Sometimes it might not be obvious what it is. My way of saying I'm deep in the grass here. Yeah. Hope your Sunday's going well there, Julian. Looks smoother with your mowing lines, you figure? Probably hire me, wouldn't you? They're like, if you had a big lawn, I'd be like, yo, I'll mow it. Check out the mic while the DJ revolves it. I don't know, what's that one? Hey, you know, Julian, you know what? You know what kind of music is the best to listen to when you're doing this sort of work? Motown. All right. Okay, we got to be careful here. We don't want to run over a flower. I think they charge $1 a flower. Or if you're in Canada, a loonie. Which would be technically 75 cents American. So I guess they charge 75 cents. Oh wait, no, we're in British money. So it's more like 60 cents a flower. So that's not too bad. I guess we can run over flowers. It's only 60 cents. I bought some lottery tickets today, Julian. You know, wish me luck. Hopefully I win the lottery. That'd be pretty cool. I don't know what I'd do if I really won a big lottery, but probably a hide would be a good thing, maybe, you know. Hopefully the pandemic ends so you can go on a trip or something. I don't know. Stop answering the phone. I asked the guy to not to check my tickets, my old tickets. I said if I get any free tickets, I don't want the extra. You know, and I won $10 on one of them, right? And 2 free tickets. Guess what I got back? $8. You did the extra. Well, hopefully, maybe I'll win the extra or something. That'd be kind of alright, you know? Doesn't usually go in my favor, though. I haven't won a lot of money in the lottery. One time at work, I won $1,000 in the 50-50 draw. They have a 50-50 draw that you can opt into on your check, and then half of it goes to charity. Maybe on a roll now. Yeah, 50-50 draw. I won once, $1,000. I bought some of these video games like these just for something fun, and paid some bills. Are you playing roll up with your app? No. Are you talking about like roll up the rim to win at Tim Hortons or something? Because I don't really go to Tim Hortons as much as one would think with all my Canadian thematics here, but I did have a bagel belt there. Was it Saturday? From Tim Hortons, but I didn't use the roll up the rim. Harder to trust those, actually. Did you ever hear about the McDonald's scam? There's like some guy that really fixed the monopoly. You know, they tell their friends which ones, or they let their family friends cash them or something like that, you know, in exchange for part of it. They got caught. Don't drink Timmy's. Are you telling me don't drink Timmy's, or do you mean that you don't drink Timmy's? You know, because you can interpret that sentence a couple different ways. There we go. We're rocking it in the free world here. We're rocking the Casbah if we're going by my theme today. Rocking the Casbah. Rocking the Casbah. You see Jamie Oliver won a case against McDonald's proving it's not healthy food. Well, I mean, it's not really hard to prove that one. Everything there is covered with sugar and salt. Even they put sugar in their freaking salad there, man. You don't drink Timmy's. I'm not actually a big drinker of coffee, like hot liquids. You know, like I might have a hot chocolate once in a while, you know, in the winter and stuff, but I actually don't drink coffee very often. I drink frappuccinos. I find that Tim Hortons cappuccinos or whatever they're called there, or I don't know, the ice drink that they have, I find that's too sugary. But the Starbucks, I'll have a frappuccino. I usually have them make it with almond milk, because it's a little bit less creamy. I like the different texture of almond milk versus the regular cream that they use. Too much ice doesn't melt properly. Yeah. Well, the frappuccinos are good that way because it's like, you know, all blended, right? I like to get Java chip frappuccino with almond milk and still the whipped cream on top and the chocolate syrup. You have to actually specify that when you order it with almond milk. And sometimes I'll get a shot of peppermint in it, and then it tastes like an after eight mint, you know. But when you're saying do I drink or I don't drink, sometimes I'll have a beer or a Bailey's or something. You know, like when I went to that wedding, I had a couple Caesars. But I wouldn't say I drink a ton or anything like that. The Caesars were really good at that one, actually. You like McDonald's fraps better than Timmy's? Well, I mean, Timmy's thing is just you know, it's a pre-made drink. It's not really the same thing. I don't know about McDonald's, but the Timmy's one is just out of the machine. I might as well go to 7-Eleven, you know? Didn't 7-Eleven used to have those too? You know, you made them. Oh, you talking about Timmy's? You worked at Timmy's? Oh, cool. How come they screw up my bagel belt so often? Like, you wouldn't believe how often Timmy's makes my bagel belt wrong. Cappuccino mixed with water. Oh, now we know the secret. Although they do screw up my bagel belt often. You know, like I'll get a bagel with egg on it and cheese when I order a bagel belt. No, this isn't a bagel belt. The LT stands for lettuce and tomato. Did you ever see the episode of Markiplier where he's reviewing Tim Hortons? It wasn't that long ago. He did it I don't know, a couple months ago. He was filming something in Canada, so he went to Tim Hortons and he just ordered like a crap ton of stuff, and he was giving a review. Actually a pretty entertaining video. He seemed to run out of lettuce and tomato a lot. I think they just forgot it because they don't know what a bagel belt is. Careful I don't run the engine too hard, eh? Yeah, if you're familiar with Tim Hortons, of course, and if you've ever watched Markiplier, it's actually a pretty funny video. He kind of gives it a so-so review, but well, he likes some things and he doesn't like other things. He got one of the fancy Tim Hortons cappuccinos too. I don't know which one it was. Although he thought the donuts were like different because he's used to a different kind of donut. Still, good old Markiplier. Made an entertaining video. There we go, we're getting this thing down, eh? Don't get me wrong, the new items are interesting. At least they use real egg now, eh? Instead of pre-made. Or something, I don't know if it's cooked on the spot, but they changed something about the egg. What's that red light on? It's just the e-brake thing, maybe? There's not a light. Now you have to worry about shells? Well, I mean, it's still better to have a real egg, I think. Fresh eggs better. Man, these people really let their lawn go for a while, eh? Danny, thank you for liking, much appreciated. Do you have a favorite item, like thing having worked at Tim Hortons? Is there something that you found that you've actually probably been drawn to that you might not have otherwise been? Bog, thank you for liking, much appreciated. You know, like when I worked at A&W back in the day, I had never really tried their chicken before, but when I worked there I did, then I kind of liked their chicken after, you know? Although I haven't had A&W chicken in a long time though, so I don't know if they even have it still. It used to be called Chubby Chicken. Wouldn't that be cool to meet the A&W guy you always see on the... Doesn't bother me to know it's frozen, pre-baked for the most part. I'd like to meet that A&W guy. One of my friends on Facebook had a picture with him. I recognized him. Yeah, it's always in all their commercials. How's that for a claim to fame, eh? Look at that, eh? We just gotta find that other spot now. Is it over here? Oh, we're good, eh? I got like a little knob on my steering wheel, it looks like, eh? Yeah, one thing about working at A&W as a teenager is now whenever I make hamburgers, kind of based on the teen burger. You know, that's how I learned how to make hamburgers. So, you know, I gotta put my pickles and ketchup and mustard and onion on the bottom, and I gotta put my lettuce, mayo, and tomato on top, and cheese. That's essentially a teen burger. Croissant are the ones that need to bake. They bake full and Danishes. Oh. Did you see that they're having a thing for a fundraiser? I don't know when it starts. Maybe you can look it up, but that if they're doing the full proceeds from, or full profit from the orange donut to go to Truth and Reconciliation kind of thing. Maybe it's just on that one day. I don't know. It might be a certain time period or something. But they're donating the money in some fashion. I don't kind of heard part of the story on the radio, but it was related to that. I remember it was an orange donut anyway, and you know it was related to the kids that they found, the unmarked graves and all that. Look at this, eh? Sweet. We'll find the next spot to mow here now. Over here. Look down on our feet. We have a smoke cookie for our Christmas children fell on. Oh, really? Oh, that was so close on that flower, man. Ooh, not as close as that flower, though. I almost should flip that one. Whew. Smile. Oh, I thought you meant smoke, like made out of, like, you know, smokes. I mean, that's kind of weird. But you know, it's Canada. Smoke's pretty popular. Spell check changed it from smile to smoke, eh? That's weird. What kind of spell checker do you have? Oh, I made a spark. Speaking of smoke. Hey, we're getting things done here, Julian. Their path needs a little bit of water in the middle or something. Looks like you can assign the same mower to more than one place too. Oh man, I can't believe I did that corner successfully. Does telethons, does BC have telethons for Christmas gifts for kids, or in Ontario mainly? I have no idea. Probably. I imagine they would too, but most of the TV broadcasting is out of either Toronto or sometimes Vancouver, but I think most of it's out of Ontario, but maybe some of the local channels do it. To be honest, I don't watch a lot of TV. Most of the fundraisers I see are streamers now. Oh, it's run by the Lions Club? Oh, okay. I'm also not in like the big cities, so you know, like Vancouver might have something, but maybe I don't see it. I know they have like an auction that they do locally, and I don't even know what it's raising money for, but and I've bought tickets before for the Dream Home, and I've never won, as you can imagine. Well, I don't know if you can imagine that. Although I did know, like one of the winners used to be one of my managers actually at one point. So he was pretty happy. Feel kind of bad for his neighbors, but you know, he was happy. Oh, why does it shift over like that there? You see that? You know, his first plan was he wanted to set up a band room. You can imagine being the neighbor, you know, you got this nice expensive home, a dream home area. Yeah, in Sudbury have a tradition to watch the telethon yearly, like a talent show. Oh really? That sounds kind of interesting. Yeah, he's gonna set up a band room so his rock band had somewhere to do, you know, practices and stuff. So this neighbor of his probably like, oh man, it's so noisy. I used to have a neighbor that played drums all the time. Pretty annoying actually, but and they even soundproofed the crap out of that room. But you know, if you're in the room next to that when they were drumming, holy crap. You know, like if I was streaming, even in the room I'm in, you probably would have heard the drumming. It was pretty loud. I think I moved away though a few years ago, and then the neighbors that rented after that, those guys never took care of like the lawn. It always grew to like 4 feet tall, so they probably could have used my services here. Joe, thank you for liking, much appreciated. I don't know if they just didn't have a mower or what. Maybe the guy took the drummer guy took the mower or something. Do you get into shows like America's Got Talent and stuff like that? You know, like sometimes you see clips of that on the internet. Some of them are actually pretty amazing. This view can be, hopefully it's precise. Well, you can't see very far unless you adjust the camera up a bit. But at least the trees aren't in the way. I was having problems where the branches would be in the way. I'm also not overloading it. I used to, but like UTV isn't big anymore. Well, streaming takes so much time, right? You know, like I spent like 2 days editing videos here, and I still got 8 videos, like 8 streams I have to edit. Okay, we're at 98.6%. Where's this last patch at, man? There's a little bit right there, but probably a big stretch of grass somewhere. Is that it over there? Really particularly obvious, I guess, eh? What's on the other side here? Maybe that's it right there. See? Found her. That'll be the last couple percent, I imagine. Good thing, because we're almost out of gas. There we go. It says we're complete. Although I want to leave this triangle right here. So I guess I technically could. There's our mower thing here. Get out of Dodge. Yeah, it's funny because people use their TVs more than ever now. But most people are like not watching TV anymore. These cable companies are. Cutscene! The cable companies are struggling to keep you, you know? Bundle everything. Like, I got a cell phone that I can pay $0 a month. You know, I just had to supply a phone. And then you know, it comes because of being in the bill, you know. Thank you for the other services, I guess, lock you in. Oh, look at that, eh? Look at that. What? We lost money on that one. Ground check failed. And I'll do this one here. I don't know if we can do more. Well, perfect, because I have a mulch more. I'll do one, she does the other. It's gonna be awesome. $5.5 to 6.5 cut. What do you do in about an hour? It's kind of gloomy out, eh? Nice car. Holy crap, man. This guy's endless lawn here. All the way around the house. Crap. Well, there you go. We got a lot of lawning to do here, eh? We're gonna have to gas up. What did it say? 5.5 to 6.5. Well, I guess 6 it is. Where should we start? Darker today. Oh crap. This is only good for sunny days, eh? Big butt lawn, eh? No wonder he hired me. Got me mowing your front lawn. Apparently our eyes have adjusted a bit better. Or the light shifted, one of the two. Finish this section by doing the little bit beside his house. Yeah, probably, eh? Logan, thank you for liking. Much appreciated. I'll try to do more by... You didn't go shopping this weekend. I'm still jealous. I went to Costco this morning. And Denny's. I got vaccine ID'd again today. Oh, look at that. I missed a whole bunch. Yeah? There. You could buy it digitally if you wanted, I guess. That's what you're talking about. I'll try and miss the spot here. There we go, eh? Oh, yeah, right, because your controllers. I forgot about that. The online shop, eh? And then it'll come here in a week. Right, you think we should go left or right? Okay, we can just do along this way. Back looking at the ground. Even that's not lined with flowers, eh? What do you think of this angle, eh? Living dangerously here. See very good from that side. Trees. Not yet. There's backyard too. There's a lot of yard in this one. Guy has the biggest lawn ever. He's gonna go do a fishing trip while I do all the work. Oh crap! It's gonna cost me $5 probably for collisions. That was a dramatic crash. Hey, I know. Wonder if I could add dramatic music to make it into a clip or something. This feels like parallel parking right there. There. Kind of double charge you too. You get charged for hitting their stuff, then you gotta go repair your mower after. And all these corners, eh? What kind of stuff can you buy in this game? You can buy more mowers, a headquarters, hire employees. I upgraded my headquarters, so I bought another bay. Oh, here we go, we're on the edge. Man, not helping our mower any there. There we go, we've done a complete loop. And it appears there's different kinds of blades, like I'm not using a mulcher right now. And you know, I tried a side thing and there's bag mower, or like not a bag but a container mower. So probably, and it seems like some places don't want you to, and you have to go pick up the grass after. Some places don't want you using a you know, a side deck or whatever. They need you to have mulcher. Some places get you to do different things, I guess. So it's kind of annoying to pick up the grass after, I have to say though. I don't know if you saw, Logan, there was a subscriber only stream I did. So it'll be somewhere on your feed probably. If you want to check out some classic NHL 94 Rewind, my little series I have going. And it's kind of like a little mini thing there. So I'm in round 2. I'm going against teams for the Stanley Cup in 94 Rewind. Star hype! Great. But anyway, you ever play NHL 94 Rewind? That's my little version of a playoff series. I just had a little bit of fun with it. You'd be able to see it though, because you have a subscriber badge. There's a group called Star Base VIPs. That's for subscribers too. I think it adds you probably when you renew or something. It adds people because I just created it. If you're a current subscriber, if you renew that, I mean, that is. I think new ones automatically get added. But I don't think it automatically puts people who are already subscribed in it. I was just learning how the supporter groups work. But anyway, that's new for anybody interested. They can do this on 100, eh? Yeah, 94 was always a fun game back in the day. That classic NHL feel. So much different than today's feel. Man, we're giving her, eh? Pretty tidy mulch grass, too. I like doing it in the sun better, eh? You feel the sunlight and stuff. Gotta work around that, whatever that is, next time. This is a little bit harder to see there. The shadows, man. Okay, we're gonna do a circle. Missed a little bit. And maybe we were doing a jump. Note to self, if the mower leaves the ground, I have a patch of grass there. Cool, look at that. Another tree in our near future, I predict. I'm counting that one, of course. This guy's gonna be really impressed with his lawn after. By the way, if you're wondering about the realism, the controller is vibrating to simulate the lawnmower. Chris, thank you for liking, much appreciated. Looking good. Thank you. Was enthralled there for a second. Staring at this green line. The thin green line. Did you have a favorite confrontation? Looks like it's pretty even across the board, actually. Or should I say flat? Struck in the Casbah. Man, this part's really tough. Yeah. You're the tiebreaker. He's leading by one vote. There we go, eh? That was pretty smooth. Put my own guy's shadows in the picture there. Now, how's that for lighting effects? This is how with perspective I drive the truck in an American truck in Euro Truck Simulator. First person. Getting the first person lawn mowing in. Actually the blade's doing really well. We scraped a couple places, but overall it's been pretty good. Go around this tree, eh? Go. Get things done. It says only 40% though. Another lawn somewhere. Lawn piece or something maybe. Some. that, or it looks like fit 60% lawn right there. The other lawnmower turns a lot smoother. Zero turn or something. You guys gonna appreciate those tire marks. I hope if you have allergies, you're not reacting to these fine graphics. If you're crying, it's because you're so happy that I'm doing such a fine job. There's another big section of lawn here somewhere. Smell what the rock's cooking. Need electric. Oh, because it's so loud? I guess, eh? I didn't see any electric choices, though. It looked like they all had gas. Although it wouldn't sound quite right if you're playing a lawnmower simulator and you didn't hear that familiar mowing noise, I don't think. If I'm only half done the lawn, I'm gonna have to locate some more uncut grass. Over there, I guess. But we got a whole nother section that we pointed down for accuracy. Oops. Match the wall a little bit. Oh! Dark. Dark area, hey? Flower boxes. Flower box hype. Oops. There we go. I think we got the hard part. I wonder if we'll do it without running out of gas. We do have a fair amount of lawn, like 50% of the lawn. Give her our best shot. Fire away. Now we're making the time up. I should crank the volume of the game up and then put my volume quieter so that you guys have to like hear it like as if you're really listening to me on a mower. Yeah, because that's how it sounds like. That was a good imitation, I think. Pretty near perfect. Keep all the engines running. Making it or breaking it. That smooth turn. Will spin you around, round, round, like a record player, right round, get around. All right. Oh, there's a bump there or something, eh? That was sailing in the seas there for a second. Went over an wave. I caught the wave, grabbed the Pepsi or something. There we go. We're getting to places and we didn't even know where we were going. Check the grass there. We're mowing the front lawn. See what the pole looks like so far. It's pretty even, guys. Don't forget to keep voting. Oh, your favorite flash up to the front. Your vote makes a difference. At least in terms of the results of my poll. Alright. Must be a slight hill right there at that one spot. Oh, we're gonna have to deal with that tree next time. Well, we're gonna have to deal with this tree next time too. Next rotation will be a tree fest. I think it throws a lot of crap around, eh? One tree dealt with. Fortunately, it has a very tidy border around it. Spot, eh? I got it pretty good, I thought. And that's Way better mowing in the sun. Oh, I missed a lot here actually. There. So we can go back and forth on the same side here. Put this angle a little bit more. You can enjoy looking at the whole yard. Oh, we got another tree to deal with eventually here. Oh, did I miss something there? Going over. Pretty good. Actually kind of easier doing that backwards on the right after you did the tree. I think I ran into the tree there. All right. Pulled a reverse move, eh? Bet you guys didn't see that coming. Very nice. There we go. Getting closer to this tree, I tell ya. Oh, I damaged the ground. It turned around so fast. Well, let's do this tree, I guess. Getting close though. 99 red balloons. That was it. Look how sweet this lawn looks now, eh? Not bad, 49 minutes. Cutscene! Ooh. Ah. Oh. Smell that cut grass. Very nice. Indeed. Let's see if the other one lost his money. unfortunately, so now we got a mulching deck, so that mower might be actually nicer to use now. Oops. Not the nicest. Need a cheap mower to do these kind of jobs, I think. Only 45, it's 30 bucks. That's a pretty small area. Country riding school, that's like 1,200 bucks. It looks like it's between Hilltop . Where's the riding stables then? 1,200 bucks. We'll let Emily do that one. Amelia. And then I'll do Hilltop House. The other one. Turn it like riding a bike, really. Oh. I'm mowing it. You got me mowing your front lawn. Or, you know, if you take my title, and I listen to some Motown music and mow the lawn. This place looks an awful lot like the place I just did, except for it's raining. 5.5 to 6.5 centimeters. Some kind of car too. What is this, the same place? Crap, dudes. This is Call of Duty. There's only 3 maps. Where's the garbage? You have wet grass, you gotta be careful about turning. You picked Rocky. Ba-ba-da-ba-ba-ba-da. Guess it makes sense, you know, you're gonna be doing the same lawns mostly. You know, like who really hires mowing companies, you know? I don't know what this crap is. Uh-oh, I missed one. Wonder if they like you hire real mowers if they sprint through your yard looking for garbage. You know what they should do is they should have you clean up dog crap. That'd probably be most of the problems. Pretty nice, that dining room they got there, eh? Well, entertainment room or something. That Carrie Eurodine's house? For all that, I don't even remember how long I was supposed to mow it. Uh, 5.5 to 6.5. Alright, where should we start this time? Let's go this way. There's his car. That I already have charged some money for collision probably. We're gonna set the Guinness World Record books. Most collisions probably in a short period of time. Oops. I missed something there. Go straight. If it's any better. Oops. There we go, eh? We're making her. Use a little headlight for an accessory. I wonder if they have such a thing. There's snowblowers with lights on them. Yeah, there's all sorts of mowers you can get. This is like the first mower I got. Actually, the other mower is a little bit way faster than one that the NBC is using right now. But I figured this was a more precise job, so probably make more money with the NBC on the other one. I was hoping to be a different job though. I just did this one as it was just different weather. Or a very similar one to this anyway. I guess the grass couldn't have grown that fast, right? Mind you, I'm only running it kind of at the half speed too. Yeah, some of the mowers are like $30,000. The other mower I bought was $6,000. But I also, to get an additional mower, I need to get a bigger headquarters. And then the headquarters range from 150,000 to 200,000 kind of thing. So probably by that point you got so much money you don't know what to do with yourself probably. As long as I don't go over that red line, I'm okay though. That's usually when all these simulations kind of break. It's like my Euro truck business. You know, I've hired every single employee impossible, and I just make like super amounts of money. On that, so like it doesn't matter if you hit anything because you're making so much money off the NBCs. And there's nothing really to spend on at that point other than, you know, I guess you can upgrade your trucks to like better trucks, but the NBCs don't care what they're driving. Excuse me. Excuse me again. Yeah, I've been using this night mower. It's called, and I just bought a mulch attachment for the other one. So I guess I could have used it, but. Getting this stretch done pretty quick though. It said the bed for the other one's too big. There's also a free roam mode too, not just a career mode like this. Gonna try it with keyboard and mouse. Might be alright with keyboard and mouse still too, you know. WASD. Why we buy these high-end computers and consoles, like the high-end console, play games like Lawnmower Simulator. I don't want to play Crisis or something, you know. Are they doing any good pre-order bonuses on NHL 22 that you know? Like, most of the time it seems to be hot packs, like they try to encourage people to do hot. That's their money maker, yeah. I didn't get much use out of hot this last year. The new traits seem nice. Probably just some super desirable trait, eh? Man, we're getting things done here. We're flying along. Well, it's hard to tell where the outer edge is in this particular stretch. So I give it a go tomorrow. Mowing, it'll be Mowing Central. Logan Mowing. What time is there? Like 7 right now? It's 9:42. 7 is when I usually start at Pacific time. It's gonna be very short around this tree. Yeah, crap. Just some of it. Little trail right back to my trailer here. Up that. There we go, we're done that stretch. On to the next thing. We'll go straight out and across, I guess. There.
That's a crap here. Oh jeez. What? Look at, I knocked off the wheel, or no I didn't. Wonder if I get charged by the customer for that. Oops. A weird slope here or something, eh? Made some serious tire tracks there, eh? Whoa. Rev the engine there for a second. Not too bad. Oops, I overloaded again. Missed them on the edge there. Oh well. Alright, you guys. Look at this. Look at this. the birds, eh? The shadows. I am hitting the gas a lot more this time. Or the engine limit. Alright, we're getting places. We are. I think we're doing the lawn faster this. No, it's slower this time, I think. Felt like faster, but. Not really sure. Getting things done though, either way. If anything, make an interesting pattern. Damage the ground a bit. Oops. Alright, we're getting boys. Almost done this one stretch. Sound like a yoga instructor, eh? I think that was it for that one. I got it all there. These shadows can be tricky, you know. Doing it across the driveway this time. Excuse me. Oh, crap. $5,000? Holy crap. What's 5,000? 5,000 blades of grass, I think, is what I'm cutting here. Excuse me. $5,000 passes to finish this particular stretch of lawn here. Oops, I accidentally grabbed the motor there. My gas is gonna run out. Maybe we'll make it. Or if we just ignore the tree. I guess we can't just ignore it anymore. We'll have to deal with the tree now. As we no longer have a choice. Mariano, thank you for liking. Thank you very much. Much appreciated. Oh, I damaged the grass. Oops. There we go, though. Look at that sweetness, eh? Nobody does it better. See? A little patch to go, and that's it. All done. Done like dinner. Didn't run out of gas. That's pretty sweet. Completely 100% in first person. Are you gonna play in first person, Logan? I can't imagine this being that big, actually. Cutscene! Ooh. Ah. Ooh. You know, if you do the same lawn over and over, it's just like real life. $15 gigabytes, eh? Well, I guess, you know, it's pretty nice graphics and stuff like that. There's probably a lot of textures and so forth, you know. Well, looks like we got a tie here for first place. Make sure you vote if you haven't voted. Harissa, pick a movie you like if you haven't done that. Flash in a movie. They're all classic confrontations, of course. Maybe 5,000 was in reference to how many times Rocky got punched in the head during that fight. It's a high-powered game. Yeah, no doubt, eh? They got lots of engines in it. I'll show you the mowers though here. After I take a look. Patriot. And Toro. You can get a recycle kit. They're available. This one has a Tiger Stiga kit and mulch plate. So this one this one has a recycler kit. I don't know what a recycler kit is, but this one mulch plate. Mulch plate. This one's a collector mower. my thing's under the price. All right, so this one, excuse me, 2,149, 2,200, 2,650. Increases, you know, everything else. Some are zero turn. This one's like 5. This one here, Tiger Stripe Kit, small get grass catcher. A clamshell grass catcher, sorry. 14,950. Excuse me. This one here is, looks like a giant Batmobile. This one has all the attachments available. You get a rear discharge deck, rear 60-inch rear discharge deck, 72-inch rear discharge deck, a F60 flail deck, whatever that is. Cutting lawnmower that uses a series of blades to cut grass and uses a mulching blade to chop the grass into small pieces to return it to the lawn to fertilize it. That's kind of weird, eh? Like some have a mulcher and some have a recycler. The recycler sounds like it'd be a little more sophisticated, I guess. I'm not sure what the point of having a discharge mower in this game is. It was annoying as crap. You walk around and press A to pick up all these little piles of grass everywhere. I imagine that's the case. So it's the type of mulcher, it sounds like. Spread it around. But, I gotta work tomorrow, guys. I added some stuff on Instagram and on That's awesome. If you're watching after the fact, the video here, thank you so much. Thank you for liking, everybody who liked and participated in the poll. The winner of the poll, it's a tie. It's a good tie too. It's really close though. So one vote separates the top two from the bottom two. Is Happy Gilmore and Bob Barker got 30% of the vote. Iron Man versus Captain America got 30% of the vote. Darth Vader versus Luke Skywalker got 20% of the vote. And Rocky versus Drago got 20% of the vote. So it was a close competition all around. If I was streaming for a few more hours, I bet you could have flip-flopped winners and everything, you know, like it was anybody's game between those. But thank you for participating, and hopefully see you guys in the near future. 7 o'clock Pacific time is when I stream, so feel free to stop in tomorrow.